I believe that there is more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me. That is why I quit.
Nobody expected this from Kai Cenat. Just weeks after opening up about his mental health, just days after fans noticed something was off, Kai suddenly posts 2 words that sent his entire fan base into panic mode: I quit. And now fans are asking a question nobody wanted to ask out loud. Is Kai Cenat walking away from everything, or is something bigger, more sinister happening behind the scenes? Let's rewind. Kai Cenat has been one of the most unstoppable creators on the planet. Records broken and millions made, subathons dominating headlines, brands lining up, streams pulling numbers most creators only dream about. So when Kai recently opened up about struggling mentally, fans listened, but they weren't panicking yet. Creators talk about burnout all the time, but then came the post, just 2 words: I quit. And within minutes, fans flooded social media asking the same thing. Quit what? Twitch, streaming, social media, everything? Some fans said it felt too abrupt to be a joke. Others pointed out that Kai usually addresses rumors head on, but this time he didn't. He did break his silence and let us know exactly what he meant. He said he was done overthinking and basically going to do the things he wanted to do, but fans aren't buying it. They think it's way more to the story. That's when the speculation exploded. Because fans didn't just focus on the post, they started connecting dots, and what they found made them even more uneasy. Online detectives went straight to the timeline. According to fans, this wasn't a random moment. First, Kai opens up about mental health struggles, talks about pressure, expectations, and being overwhelmed. Then, fans start noticing less energy on streams, subtle mood shifts, shorter patience, different vibe. Then, rumors swirl that Kai and his girlfriend Gigi broke up. Clips resurface of him talking about relationships affecting his mental state. And then, I quit. Fans started saying the same thing over and over. This doesn't feel like trolling. Some viewers said the post felt final, not playful. Others said it sounded like someone hitting a wall. And that's when another layer of speculation entered the chat. Some fans believe this isn't just burnout. Online, people started speculating. Is Kai stepping away because the pressure got too heavy? Did personal life issues spill into his career? Or is something happening behind the scenes we don't know about? Now, to be clear, there is no proof of anything sinister. And fans began revisiting old clips, old interviews, old moments where Kai hinted at feeling trapped by expectations. One resurfaced clip shows Kai joking about how success doesn't always feel freeing, and fans are now replaying that clip with a completely different lens. People are asking, was he warning us? Others pointed out that creators at Kai's level rarely get real breaks. The machine doesn't stop, the audience doesn't wait, the pressure doesn't ease. And some fans are now wondering, what if Kai isn't quitting because he wants to, but because he has to? This is where things get delicate. Some fans online have begun speculating, purely speculating, about whether powerful systems around massive creators can become overwhelming. Not conspiracies, not accusations, just questions. Questions like, how much control does a creator really have at that level? How much rest is actually allowed? And what happens when someone mentally checks out but the business doesn't? Again, there is zero evidence of wrongdoing, but fans are uneasy because the post was sudden, the timing felt emotional, and Kai hasn't reassured anyone yet. And in influencer culture, silence speaks louder than words. So now fans are waiting to see if Kai's explanation lines up. If he's burnt out, why is he starting a clothing line? Waiting to see if this was a moment of emotion or a sign of something bigger breaking beneath the surface. Because if this really is about mental health, then the next question becomes even heavier. What happens when the most successful streamer in the world finally hits his limit? This isn't the first time a creator has said, I quit. But fans say this time feels different. Why? Because Kai has always bounced back before. Every controversy, every setback, every stressful moment. This time, there was no bounce, just 2 words and silence. Fans are saying the scariest part isn't the post, it's the conflicting information afterward. Usually Kai would laugh it off, or go live, or tweet something playful. But not this time. And that's why concern turned into fear. Fans fear they're losing the Kai Cenat they have grown to know and love. Because when fans look deeper, they notice something else had quietly disappeared. Some fans noticed Kai pulling back before the post, less posting, less engagement, different energy. Others noticed he wasn't celebrating wins the same way. And in parasocial culture, fans read everything. People started asking, is this the beginning of a long exit? Some even speculated that Kai might be trying to reclaim control, step away, or reset his identity outside of constant performance, not forever, but long enough to breathe. Still, the word quit carries weight, and fans are struggling with what it could mean. Some fans were sympathetic, noting that Kai started streaming when he was young, and maybe he's changing in adulthood. This situation hits differently because Kai represents more than entertainment. For many viewers, he's comfort content, he's community, he's escape. So when someone like that looks like they're falling apart, fans feel it personally. That's why comment sections are filled with concern, worry, pleas for him to take care of himself. Not outrage, not drama, fear. And fear is one of the strongest retention emotions on YouTube. But what if Kai does come back and the return isn't what fans expect? Right now, fans believe Kai is headed down one of two paths. Path 1, he returns, explains everything, reframes the post, reassures fans, and continues, but slower. Path 2, he disappears for a while, rebrands, resets, or walks away longer than anyone expects. Neither option is bad, but the uncertainty is what's driving the obsession. And until Kai speaks, speculation will only grow. So now the internet waits. Was I quit a moment of emotional overwhelm? A message taken out of context? Or the first sign that the pressure finally cracked even the biggest creator alive? Fans don't want drama. They want answers. But the biggest question of all, what do you think? Was Kai Cenat just venting? Or are we watching the start of a much bigger turning point in his career? Drop your thoughts in the comments.